Hey guys, so this video is going to be a little bit technical. Okay, I really love technical stuff, so I really needed to point out the current Hypixel kicking or banning you situations. So yeah, I did some experimentations, and guess what, I figured out the solution too. I know this is not the permanent solution, but hey, if you play Hypixel like me, like always, then you might need to do this stuff ASAP. But before going to the situation, I will like to address the situation a bit, cause everybody, like all these 20,000 or maybe 30,000 people may or may be not facing this kicking or like shadow banning from server stuffs, but there are plenty of people who might be sick of this and wanted to get rid of this, right? So this kicking stuff saying connection timeout or error Java IO dysfunction like this right now is occurring because of two things, and those things are all Hypixel's fault. Okay, so first fault is it's the recent changes to Hypixel API limit. Now let me explain a bit there. An API is application programming interference. Okay, so what's happening is because of recent inflation, the prices of items is either going up and down or down and up. So what's happening is the modes that are using API keys to access the price of items or item itself to let you know the prices. So because of that, your mode is sending too many requests that Hypixel server program is unable to handle. So what Hypixel saw that we were sending too many requests, so they decided to add limit, and the server started to cut the connection from you for a second, and Minecraft thought the server is off, so it just disconnect you by throwing random Java connection timeout errors. Now you might say that API changes was to fix lags, delay stuffs, and they actually increased the limit, but no, Hypixel lied to us. Okay, so before changes to API, it was like 120 requests per minute, but after changes, it has been stated that maximum amount of requests per 5-minute interval. So now here is the thing, we don't know, or I personally don't know what is the maximum amount. Alright, we don't know what's the exact maximum limit. It might be 120 requests per 5 minutes, or might only be 500 requests per 5 minutes, who knows, they haven't stated. So what's creating this issue is your mods because of Hypixel API limits. And second fault that this issue is because Hypixel added Rift, and along with that they added different non-vanilla items, let's say random items. So because they added them, I'm not saying they should remove the Rift, but because they added these random items into the already laggy server, which is never going to be fixed, by the way. So again, the freaking API things comes as a problem. Because of the random items added into the game, your modes are accessing the items ID values, prices, basically let's say information about these items. So again, your modes are creating the API requests to access the item information, and we know that we don't know what's the API request limit. So guess what, again same blah 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 Java errors. So the temporary solution is modes like SkyTills, NEU, chat triggers, SkyHoney should not be used. Okay, must be removed from mode folder. However, if you don't want to remove them, then the another solution is either change your ISP or change your location from your ... country to Hypixel server country, wherever it's located, or there is another alternative too. Now this might work for you as well, cause it freaking did work from me. So it's either don't play Hypixel until the API limits are changed, or like I did, you do for yourself, install freaking Badline client. I don't know how, I really don't know when, but Badline has added so much stuff that you need for either normal Skyblock or my favorite, Dungeons. It's not a promotion from Badline, cause I don't know who is the owner of Badline and vice versa, but I do know is this will work 99.9%, and that 0.1% chances of not working for you is your ISP, internet service provider, and also Hypixel sucks. So make sure to leave a like, as I always say 10 likes as aim, and hit that subscribe button. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Already laggy server, and that freaking Hypixel added drift. Oh my god.